Good evening and welcome to the 2021 National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. I would like to thank you for being with us this evening and being a part of our tradition as we welcome our students into the National Junior Honor Society and recognize them for this accomplishment. Thank you first and foremost to our students for their time, dedication, and the hard work that it has taken to get to this point. Thank you to their parents and guardians who have supported them in all of their endeavors along the way. I would also like to thank Ms. Wandell and the rest of the committee, Mr. Freed, Mrs. Cerati, and Ms. Scaletta for their time and efforts that they have invested into our National Junior Honor Society program and the induction ceremony this evening. Finally, I would like to thank Dr. Pasquarella, our superintendent, and the Ambridge Area School District Board of School Directors for their continued advocacy and support for our students in schools. At this time, I would like to turn it back over to Ms. Wandell, our National Junior Honor Society advisor.
Mr. McKelvey, Mr. Turk, Dr. Pasquarella, members of the school board, members of the faculty, parents, and students. Welcome to the 2021 National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NJHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members since 2016, and with today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records which established the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we have served our school and community through many activities, including acting as guides for students and parents during the Ambridge Area Middle School orientation, giving new students tours around the building, creating care packages for many different organizations and shelters, and sponsoring Red Ribbon Week. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NJHS members. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the Ambridge Area Middle Schools chapter of the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 5 qualities that serve as standard for the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We will begin with scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education only ends with the end of life. Knowledge is one great important element in life, which leads to the highest success and can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have charged to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. B.B. King once said, "The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you."
Jesus. Service. My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of days work where many opportunities arise to help others, both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those indeed with a monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. Martin Luther King once said, "Everybody can be great because anybody can serve." You don't have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school and taking initiative in the classroom and school activities. The real leaders strive to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. John Quincy Adams once said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader."
Citizenship. I represent citizenship, the obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to do to our home community, our state, our nation, and our world are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of all our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of the chapter, are called up to live to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward. Charles Handy once said, "Citizenship is the chance to make a difference to the place where you belong."
The final quality is character. Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others to be, rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Sam Ewing once said, "Hard work spotlights the character of people. Some turn up their sleeves, some turn up their noses, and some don't turn up at all."
Thank you. And now we would like to recognize each new member who will soon receive the tokens of membership and sign the official chapter registry. Please hold your applause until all names have been read.
Summer, you can go ahead and begin reading the names.
Olivia Arloff, Marina Baker, Robert Betters, Bailey Braun, Henry Budzak, Nevaeh Collins, and Addison Crease.
Alyssa Fodor, Brandon Keenan, Nora Marchanda, Aubrey Phillips, Ethan Pritt, Hallie Przinski, Nolan Pugh, Jana Rusnak.
Madeline Schaefer, Abby Smith, Hannah Tier, Aleha Thomas, Quinn Catch, Michaela Wetzel, and Maria Zimkowitz.
At this time, will the new inductees please raise your right hand and repeat the pledge. The audience can follow the text as printed in your program. Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school, and I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship.
The committee would now like to congratulate this year's National Junior Honor Society officers. Secretary, Hannah Tier. Treasurer, Quinn Ketch. Vice President, Maria Zimkowitz. And President, Jana Rusnak. Congratulations. And now please welcome our principal, Mr. McKelvey, who will offer congratulatory remarks to the new members.
Thank you, Ms. Wandell. Congratulations to all of our students who were inducted into the Ambridge Area Middle School chapter of the National Junior Honor Society this evening. Each of you should be very proud of your accomplishments. I want you to know that we are all proud of you and all that you've achieved. We look forward to seeing and hearing about your future successes and all the great things that you do. Keep up the great work. And again, congratulations, everyone. And now I would like to turn it back over to Ms. Wandell. Thank you.
To wrap up our induction ceremony, I'm going to turn it over to Sheridan for some closing remarks.
I'd like to thank the members of the NJHS faculty, Mrs. Cerati, Mr. Freed, Mr. Olenek, and Mrs. Scaletta, and our chapter advisor, Ms. Wandell, for their hard work in helping organize this year's induction ceremony. Thank you all for attending our NJHS induction ceremony. Before we go, I'd like to let all new and current members know you should stop and see Ms. Wandell in room 120 tomorrow and pick up your NJHS pins and certificates and to sign the NJHS ledger. Copies of tonight's induction ceremony program will be printed and available to pick up in Ms. Wandell's room at that time as well. Please join me once again in applauding all of our new National Junior Honor Society members. Thank you.
Thank you again so much for coming. Congratulations, and please remember to see me tomorrow for your pins, for your certificates, and for the programs. Have a nice evening.